Howdy Cowboys Nation. Join Lone Star Legends TV for all things Dallas Cowboys. In a potential reunion, the Dallas Cowboys are eyeing Mike Zimmer, the former head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, as their next defensive coordinator. ESPN's Adam Schefter reported on Saturday that Zimmer, who previously served as the Cowboys' defensive coordinator from 2000 to 2006, is actively interviewing for the position. Zimmer, who last coached in 2021 with the Vikings, boasts an impressive coaching record. During his 8 seasons as the Vikings head coach, he achieved a 72-56-1 record. Throughout his coaching career, which also includes stints as a defensive coordinator for the Falcons and Bengals, Zimmer's defenses have consistently ranked among the top 10 in either total defense or scoring defense, achieving this feat 12 times. The peak of Zimmer's tenure with the Cowboys came in 2003, where he played a crucial role in leading the team to finish first in yards allowed and second in points allowed. His extensive experience and proven track record make him a compelling candidate to fill the defensive coordinator void left by Dan Quinn, who recently accepted the head coaching position with the Commanders. Calvin Watkins of the Dallas Morning News had hinted earlier in the week that Zimmer expressed interest in the Cowboys' opening, setting the stage for the reported interview. The Cowboys' defensive performance in the 2023 season, despite ranking 5th in both scoring and total defense, left room for improvement, especially highlighted by their wild-card round exit with a 48-32 loss to the Packers, where they allowed 415 total yards. As the Cowboys consider Zimmer for the defensive coordinator role, his past success with the team and proven defensive prowess present an intriguing possibility. The need for defensive improvement is apparent after the disappointing playoff exit, and Zimmer's potential return could bring stability and experience to the coaching staff. Zimmer's extensive coaching experience and success with the Cowboys in the past make him a strong candidate. His track record of leading top-tier defenses could significantly enhance the team's defensive performance, addressing the vulnerabilities exposed in the previous season. The potential reunion could provide the Cowboys with a seasoned strategist capable of fine-tuning their defensive strategies. While Zimmer's credentials are impressive, there's always a question of how well a coach can adapt to changes in the game and the team's dynamics. Additionally, some may argue that the Cowboys should explore fresh perspectives and coaching styles to revitalize the defense, rather than relying on a familiar face from the past. What are your thoughts on the possible return of Mike Zimmer as the Cowboys' defensive coordinator? Do you believe his experience outweighs the need for a new approach, or would you prefer a fresh perspective to rejuvenate the team's defense? In a surprising twist of events, the Washington Commanders have successfully recruited Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn to assume their vacant head coaching position, leaving the Cowboys scrambling to find a replacement for the crucial defensive play-caller role after Quinn's 3-season tenure. The Dallas Cowboys, quick to respond to the departure, have initiated talks with potential candidates, including former Minnesota Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer and former Washington head coach Ron Rivera, as reported by ESPN's Adam Schefter. Interestingly, Quinn had taken over Rivera's role with the Commanders. Mike Zimmer, a potential return to coaching. Mike Zimmer, aged 67, is being eyed for the defensive play-caller position by the Dallas Cowboys. Having last coached at Jackson State as an analyst/consultant in 2022, Zimmer brings a wealth of experience to the table. His coaching journey began in 1979 as a defensive assistant with the Missouri Tigers, followed by coaching stints at Weber State and Washington State. Zimmer entered the NFL in 1994 with the Dallas Cowboys, winning a Super Bowl as defensive backs coach in 1995. He later became the Cowboys' defensive coordinator in 2000, overseeing a defense that allowed only 16.3 points per game in 2002. Zimmer's subsequent coaching roles included stops with the Atlanta Falcons and Cincinnati Bengals before securing his first head coaching gig with the Minnesota Vikings in 2014. Zimmer's extensive coaching background, Super Bowl success, and impressive defensive records make him a compelling candidate for the Cowboys. With a proven ability to mold strong defensive units, Zimmer could potentially elevate the Cowboys' defense, building on their impressive 2023 season. On the flip side, the departure of Dan Quinn and the potential arrival of a new defensive play caller introduce uncertainties to the Cowboys' defensive strategy. Adjusting to a new coaching style and system might pose challenges, potentially impacting the team's performance in the upcoming season. The ongoing coaching shuffle in the NFL has left fans eagerly anticipating the impact on their favorite teams. As the Washington Commanders celebrate the acquisition of Dan Quinn, the Dallas Cowboys face a critical decision in selecting their new defensive play caller. The outcome of these coaching changes will undoubtedly shape the dynamics of both teams in the upcoming season. What's your take on Dan Quinn's move to the Washington Commanders and the potential hiring of Mike Zimmer or Ron Rivera by the Dallas Cowboys? Share your thoughts on how these coaching changes might affect your favorite team's performance and defensive strategies in the upcoming NFL season.